I don't know, I'm a simp for people with trauma, bro. Bitch, I have some dark romances in here. Most of these are gonna be TikTok books because where the fuck else do I get my recommendations? Clearly, I have terrible self-control, but luckily, it wasn't my credit card, so it's fine. Gonna be box of these. I'm pretty sure I know what's inside it, but I also have the memory of a goldfish. Let me just like not expose my address real quick. We have Throttled. Okay, Throttled was... What was Throttled? Throttled was... I read 5 chapters of it online. I read 5 chapters of this online, and it was beautiful. Once we found out he had like a fucking toxic ass father and just basically like childhood trauma altogether, I was just like... It's also like the trope of like brother's teammate. Maya's brother ended up being in the same team as Noah, so it's that kind of like brother's teammate vibe, but I can already tell they're gonna have to sneak around because there's no shot in hell that Maya's brother is gonna be like,
go date the jackass, go date the freaking infamous bitch who likes to sleep around. Why not?
I can already tell like he's gonna find out somehow and it's gonna be messy or some shit. It says Archer's voice. Again, another infamous TikTok book. Do I know what it's about? No. Half of the things I buy, I don't fucking know what it's about. I just see it popping up a lot and I'm just like, impulse buy. Let me not expose my address, but bitch, this ain't even my address. Okay, whatever. I got this under the impression that it was gonna be the old cover.
Dumb bitch.
Dude, I want the old covers so bad. And I was under the impression that this was gonna be the old cover, but it's not. You know, it's fine. Hideaway, Penelope Douglas, Devil's Night series. Okay, let me explain myself. Penelope Douglas, we already know how her writing is, okay? I read Punk 57. That was the first ever romance book I ever picked up. Even though I didn't love it, I didn't necessarily hate it. Like, it holds a special place in my heart just because it was the first romance book I ever read. Once, what's his name? Misha? When Misha was arrested, they introduced his, like, cousin and his like cousin's friends, right? Their group of friends. I remember that whole time I was just like, damn, give me a book on like his cousin and his friends. Kai had such a like nice story. He was all like not damaged, like traumatized? ? As much as I hate Penelope Douglas's writing, I love Kai. I will forever stand by that. I love Kai Mori. I don't have scissors or a box cutter with me, and I refuse to get up and get one. So I'm just gonna... It would work, right? Like, you just stab it with anything you can find. Okay. This is Vibe by Liza James. I don't know how to pronounce Liza. And it's a sapphic dark romance. Come on now. Like, you can't tell me to not buy this. I read the first like chapter, I think, and I can already tell when they said dark romance, they meant dark. Because we have a lot of shit going on, we have a lot of trauma, we have a lot of everything. As soon as I figured out I was probably gonna like this book, I went and ordered it, and then I stopped reading it because I wanted to like read it and annotate it on like the paperback. I imagined the song for this book to be Boyfriend by Dove Cameron. Aura came into the club with her boyfriend. Her and Ruby had something going on. It was there, and in my heart this is a 5-star, and it will remain a 5-star. Have I read it? No, but it's okay. Yo, this is okay, I did not expect Will's book to be this thick. Holy hell. Hello? I put off reading A Little Life because it was so thick, but I can already tell I'm gonna eat this shit up, bro. I'm going to eat this shit up. This is the 4th book in the Devil's Night series, and it's on Will Grayson. I think that's his name. Apparently, this girl had something to do with the videos, which, like, I thought it was Michael's brother. Whatever. That's gonna be interesting because what the fuck? I thought we were done with that, but I guess not. Why is his book so thick? I'm already calling it. Hideaway would probably be my favorite. I don't care because it's Kai Mori. Out of 4 of them, Kai. Anyways, there's one last one in here, and it is... Oh. I saw this on Amazon, and I bought it just because it had a pretty cover. Do I know what it's about? Fuck no. Okay, but it's cute. So I'm guessing this is like a thriller, but has elements of romance too. Because apparently some of them, they're like, they're gonna be the light in the darkness. I don't know what to say about this book because I bought it for the cover. You've Reached Sam. I don't hate it. I don't necessarily love it. And it's about this girl who lost her boyfriend because he died. But she calls his phone because she was like,
fuck it, at least I can hear his voice through his voicemail.
But then he somehow ends up picking up, and she was like, what the fuck? How are you? How are we talking? You're dead, aren't you? The connection is temporary, but hearing Sam's voice makes Julie fall for him all over again. And with each call, it becomes harder to let him go. What would you do if you had a second chance at goodbye? I started reading this with like my friends. The prologue where we find out that he actually died, I was like, what the fuck, he died? And my friend looked at me, she was like, you dumb bitch, that's what the whole story is about. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. Because I've seen it on Insta a lot, but I never really read what it was about. I was just like, ooh, pretty cover, pretty people. That's it. The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I texted one of my friends and I was like, bro, give me your reading recommendations. And she gave me a whole list. She was like,
The Wall of Winnipeg and Me is literally my all-time favorite book. Mariana Zapata is a slow burn queen. You need to read it.
And I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. What it's about? Again, no fucking idea. I know that it's enemies to lovers. I know that she wanted to quit because she worked with him. From her time working with him, she was like, nah, he doesn't give a shit about me. So when she quit, she was surprised to like find out that he was like, no, come back. And then I'm pretty sure, did she come back? I don't know. But yeah, that's all I know about it. Why am I buying thick books? I don't have the time. I have exams. Like, why am I... Whatever, it's fine. We have Radio Silence. It's giving me coming of age vibes, and since I'm in high school and like don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I thought this would be just like a great read, because I'm gonna be like, oh my god, bitch, same. So yo, the fact that this hasn't fallen yet, so proud. November 9, Miss Colleen Hoover. I read this online, okay, and This is a 5-star. This is a 5-star. I don't care what anyone else has to say. This is a 5-star. This is beautiful. The plot twist, would you call it plot twist? Okay, I don't know if it's technically a plot twist, but like kind of a plot twist. There's 2 plot twists, and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? What the honk? Where did this come from? Their story, beautiful. Ben, beautiful. Fallon, beautiful. They met on November 9, just like the day she's about to leave. This is kind of like that like Insta connection type vibe, but it wasn't cringy. And here it works. So they met on November 9 and she's about to leave. She was about to move into like a different state, a different state. I don't know how America works, okay? They wanted to make sure that they didn't like miss out on their lives, because I think her mom was just like, don't date anyone until you're like 23, and that's like a rule that she wanted to stand by. So they met each year for 5 years on November 9, and they had no connection for the rest of the year. So they only met each other on November 9, and that's the like each year is what you read about. I love this with all my existence. November 9 and the papers. I love how Colleen Hoover's like, what are they called? Book covers? Always like, as you read the book, it starts to like make sense. Cause Ugly Love, bitch. Once I read that and then I saw the cover, I was like, y'all didn't have to do that. The Inheritance Game. The only thing I know about this is that it gives you a Knives Out vibe. She gets this like inheritance from this like billionaire she doesn't even fucking know, and then that's all I know about it. And I'm pretty sure the 3rd book is coming out in August. I have a bad habit of buying a series without ever reading the first book, but I know absolutely nothing about this, and yet I still bought all 3 of them. This is one of like the books where I told my friend like, give me recommendations, and she was like, Pearl Prince, and I was like, okay, let me buy the whole series. I don't know. I don't understand my brain. I'm pretty sure it was an impulse buy, but it's fine. I think this has like an enemies to lovers vibe. In which book? I don't know. Maybe it's in all 3. I just know that it's fantasy and that it has enemies to lovers vibes. So I'm really hoping I like it, because I did not read any of this and I went out and bought all 3.